So, I decided to take some of my Halloween simmer pots from last year that I still had and throw them in the crock pot. I threw 4 in. And this is I think it's a vintage crock pot, honestly. It's an older crock pot. I know they don't make them like a circle anymore. But I put this on at 1, and like this ring you see is like where I originally filled. So, it's lost, I don't know, maybe 2 inches. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know how to measure things, especially not just by looking at them. Anyway, but I used 4 because I wasn't sure how like fragrant it would be in the crock pot. Now I have had it on low. I originally got the idea from my friend Cadence, which I'll tag her below. And when she sees this, she can also like say whether her crock pot is like a full-size crock pot or like one of the mini ones. I know my grandmother also like got one for, like, my mom bought my grandmother 2 of my simmer pots for Christmas. She bought Thanksgiving and Yuletide. And my grandmother tried Thanksgiving already, and she put it in like a crock pot, but hers was smaller than mine. But it's very fragrant. I put this on at 1 in the morning, and here it is. It's 8:30 at night, and it's still very fragrant. I haven't had to refill it with water, and yeah, I mean, it's been working great. I have no complaints, honestly, and I'm glad I decided to finally try this. I've been wanting to try it for a while, but I haven't, just because I hate washing my crock pot. As much as I love using my crock pot, like, I am a crock pot girly. I love the winter when I can just throw in a soup in my crock pot, but I hate washing it because it's so like hefty. Anyway, but it's still very fragrant. It's much more subtle than if it's on the stove, and I'm guessing it's because when you put it on the stove, you bring it to a boil first, and then you lower it to a simmer. Meanwhile, this is just going low and slow all day. It might be different if you put it on high. I also haven't had the lid on it, so it's like kind of constantly releasing that heat. But it smells great still, and very fragrant, but subtle. Not like, I can't smell it if I'm sitting on my couch, but if I'm in my kitchen, I can smell it. It smells beautiful. I love it. It's kind of making me miss the fall, though. I probably should have tested on like more of a springtime scent than a fall scent. But I had a lot of I have a lot of Halloween ones still left over from last year, so that's why I did this one. And I want to show you all my crock pot. This is my crock pot, though. I got it after I moved to Florida, because we had just gotten our first place together, my husband and I wanted to get a crock pot, but I was like, that's gonna be expensive, and so I was like, let's go secondhand shopping real quick. So we went to Goodwill, and I saw this, and I fell in love immediately, and I was like, it's mine. I don't care. I will fight someone for this. And so I got it, and yeah, I love it so much. We've had it for, let's see, November of 2023, so December, or 2024, so this November will make 3 years, so a little over 2 years now. But yeah, she is really reliable, and I'm going to be heartbroken if the heating element ever breaks or whatever. I don't know if it ever stops working, because I don't know if that's something I can have fixed. But yeah, if you are like me, and when you put on a simmer pot, you tend to forget that it's on the stove, and you tend to burn it like me. I'm actually having to soak a pot because I forgot about it and burnt it. But shh, don't tell anyone. That's our secret. Then yeah, I recommend putting it in the crock pot. And if you need a simmer pot and don't want to, go buy all the ingredients, and or you don't know a recipe, consider buying one of mine. And I will have I will have the link in the caption, but it's also in my bio. And also there's a poll going on my blog, which is going to be under the same link, for what I'm going to drop next. And I would love it if you go vote on that as well.